Champagne be popping, system be knocking in my hotel room.
It's not the things inside my head that keep me going. Don't need someone to throw me money, they should show it. Keep chasing shadows, they're always haunting me. But I believe in something bigger, bigger than me. Bigger than me. Oh, bigger than me.
Good morning, Active fam. Alright, so last couple of days I've been getting into this really good routine is I'm waking up really early, so about 6 o'clock, and then I've been taking Millie for a walk. So since I've had her over at my house, she started to live with me permanently now, and I really just am enjoying getting up early, taking a scoop of OxyShred. I set my heater to come on an hour before I want to get up, and then like maybe 15 minutes before I want to get out of bed, I just knock the OxyShred back, and I just lay there with the heater pumping on us, and then boom, I get out of bed, put on my nice warm clothes, take Millie for a walk, which is why she's all rugged up now because she's been running around in the grass all wet, so I've got to dry her off. But yeah, we go for our morning walk, come back, it's nice and hot in the house, then I'm going to have a shower, eat my breakfast, and then I've got to go to training today with my coach, but then I'll usually just go to work. So since I've been doing this, I just loving life. Like, it sets the mood for the day. Clear your head, it's nice and chilly outside, like the sun hadn't even been up yet. And I've just been getting like a really good routine of waking up and just like starting the day. And like, I know what you're all probably thinking is like, fuck that, walking around in the cold at 6 AM when you could be in bed sleeping. But I tell you what, as long as you get your 7 hours, as soon as you have that OxyShred, boom, you wake up. It really just puts you in a good mood for the day. So I've been doing that for like the last 3 days. But yeah, anyway, I got to dry my little girl off because she's all wet. Been running around in the grass, get the hairdryer out on her, and then I gotta go have a shower and that and get ready to go train with Nath again this morning. Alright guys, I just dried Millie off with the GHD hairdryer, and she's feeling fresh now. So I'm just eating my breakfast. I got my overnight oats here. It's about 7 o'clock now. Quickly smash this back, have a quick shower, and then shoot off to training at 8 o'clock. Let's get it done. Can't forget the car keys. I'll see you later, alright? Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
System be knocking in my hotel room. We ain't playing anymore. Privacy on the door. Privacy's on the door. We ain't playing.
Ooh, that one didn't taste too good. Alright, we just got to Atomic Gym. Well, I don't know why I said we. I always say we when I'm always by myself. But like, we just got here, we ordered this. It's always just me, but I don't know. Time to head on in, start warming up, stretch out the back muscle. Alright guys, so we just did a couple warm-up sets on the hammer strength low row. So we're starting on this movement. We're going to hit the lower lats first just to get some blood in there. And then like we did in last week's video, we're going to start moving our focus to the top half of my back. So we're kind of trying to thicken up the area where my traps are in the rhomboid section. So hit this for one more set and then we're going to move on to the other exercises.
So today we're going to do 2 exercises on lower lat. This machine here, the low row, the hammer strength. And the second one's going to be the one arm row with this hammer strength here. Now what Eddie's doing here is when he gets to a full stretch with his mind, he initiates the contraction before he pulls the weight, and right there the muscle starts contracting. So look at his arm, stretch out fully, right here, now that part of the lower lat starts contracting. Think about contracting this part right here from a full stretch. As soon as those bars start moving back, this part of his back down here, this little pocket starts contracting. Bang, hold the contraction, leave it through his back. Simple as that. Draw a line straight in the middle here, bring both sides of his back together, squeezing hard here, and just making sure that from a full stretch right there, that's when you start contracting that muscle. That's going to make all the difference in this exercise, so focus on that. Go for about 10 to 15 reps. Good work, Eddie. Alright, it's Eddie's 5th set. We're using progressive overload today, so we're starting off with a lighter weight, and every single set we're going one little bit heavier. The weight isn't super crazy heavy. So you see Eddie's here, he's got his glutes retracted up. The reason he's retracting his glutes up is because when you retract your glutes, it helps with the firing of your lower lat, which is the muscle we're trying to target right now. Each set you do this exercise, I want you guys to increase the weight, but making sure that you're firing the weight with the traction of your back. Alright, one arm lower lat row with the hammer machine here, the isolateral row. What he's doing is just stretching out, stretching into his lower lat pocket, turning his body one way to get a deep stretch, turning the other way, and having a nice hard contraction right there. Want to go for, say, 10 to 15 reps again each side, using progressive overload. Chest up, glutes up, and squeeze that lower lat.
Show me what come with that ass, yeah.
Alright, well you do one side, we do the other. Alright, notice when Eddie's stretching on the way back, you don't need to fully stretch your arm. All you need to do is stretch your arm as far as you need to stretch it to get a full stretch to your lat.
So what Nath was just saying is that when you do this exercise, you don't have to fully extend your arm to the point where you lock out your elbow. Your lat will pretty much fully stretch, even with a little bit of a bend in the elbow. But make sure you flare your elbow out so that the pressure stays on that lower lat. If you fully extend and you reach forward and drop the shoulder forward, you're going to initiate the movement from pulling from the back of the shoulder rather than on the lat. That just keeps constant tension on the muscle and pinpoints exactly where you want to be pulling from.
So when you guys feel like you're done, you don't want to do any more, usually that happens the third or fourth set, we're going to push out one more in every exercise. So when you feel like you don't want to do any more, we're going to push out one more set. This is the fifth set, the weight's the heaviest. When you feel like you're done, you're up to the third set or the fourth set and you feel like you don't want to do any more, that's where you got to do one more set, because that's kind of like your body telling you that you don't want to do any more, that you're done. That's kind of like your limit. So if you can push out one more set, that's when you're going to start noticing the results. Check out that. Check out those Phil Heath arms.
That one got me good.
Alright, next set.
Another set.
Next exercise.
The caramel, chocolate, Anzac cookie.
This is good shit.
Workout. I'm looking forward to it.
This is my favorite thing in the world.
Work for it.
Alright, Eddie tanned arm. We're working on our upper traps, middle traps, and rhomboids across the top of the shoulders here. Bands on to create tension on both sides of the muscle. The bands work great. They keep tension. There's no release. There's no relax. It's just constant tension throughout the entire movement. Eddie's fully stretching. And instead of working lower lats like we usually do, we're focusing on the upper part of his back, right through here. Get some development through here. Let's look at the back as a whole and develop each part individually with individual movements. Notice Eddie's hips are tucked under. That's because we're working the upper part of your back. If you're trying to work the lower part or lower lat of your back, you want to put your glutes up. You want to work the upper part, you want to put your glutes under. It's as simple as that. 10 to 15 reps. Pick on Eddie, let's pop him out now. Come on, let's get those 15 reps out. That's it, look at that, ready, right, ready, that's it, perfect, right through there, good. Good, man, look at that. I can check out that shit.
Those last 5 were good. Like, I did a little bit more of a shrug, trying to actually lift my shoulders up with my traps a bit more, rather than just pulling through the elbows. So the first half of the set, I kind of just wanted to pre-exhaust the muscle by just pulling backwards, hitting more through the upper region of my back. And then the last 5 I wanted to hit a little bit higher, so I did a bit of a shrugging movement, and just utilise a little bit more trap involvement.
Good job, coach.
And that's how you talk to a camera, son.
Alright, so think about the muscle you're trying to work before you move the weight. So Eddy, right here, what we're trying to do is we're trying to work this part of your back right here, which is the upper trap, middle trap, and rhomboids across the top of your shoulders. And what Eddy's doing is just kind of retracting back and then shrugging up. The first exercise, we work the lower lat right down through here. This exercise now, working up through here. And the last exercise, we want to work the width of the lat through here. So we've hit every part of his back through the workout. Focus on the weak areas, which we have none anymore. All strong areas. We're using the bands and progressive overload. He's holding that stretch at the top, he's emphasizing the stretch in his lats right in that pocket right there. Open those lats right up, hold that stretch, and then bring them down. Instead of focusing on the lower lat like we usually would in this exercise, we're focusing on the upper lats. And check out that back, that looks sick. That's hectic gliding right here. Alright, swing your body with the movement of the bar, so body goes forward, stretches, leans back and squeezes. As you notice, watch Eddy's elbows, they kind of drive in by his side, and right there he's squeezing his lower lat. So he's still working both sides of his lats, he's just emphasizing the top part of his lat, that's all.
What's up, home girl? Just on the phone to Harvey Norman. I got to pay for the fridge that's been sitting in my gym for about 2 weeks. And we haven't even paid for it yet. Haven't even installed it yet, Millie. I want to start using it. Millie, say goodnight to the active fam. Yeah, we love you. We love you. Alright, so I figured what better way to finish off a nice big back session than to fuel up with some salmon. Look how I just whacked that all up in there, just threw it in the pan. Skin up, skin down, who cares? Just cook it up. You know why? Because it ain't just salmon Sundays anymore, it's salmon every day. Yeah, I'm gonna have this, but I didn't really prepare the potatoes in time. You know, I didn't really think about preheating the oven, and I thought I want to eat pretty soon. And that's a good hour wait if you got to preheat that shit and then cook the potatoes. So, I don't know what I'm going to have it with, to be honest. I thought I had an answer for you guys just then, but I don't. It's alright, I figured it out. I already got some sweet potato and minced meat cooked up from earlier in the week, which means I can just microwave that up and have it with the salmon. Instead of just taking the sweet potato out of the container and then put it in with the salmon, I thought, hey, just throw the mince up in there and just have salmon, mince, and sweet potato. Yes, sure is, girl. Salmon ready. Alright, so this is what it looks like A little bit of mince, a little bit of burnt sweet potato. I know, I forgot about it when I left it in the oven. It overcooked, whatever. I'm not even pointing the camera at the meal, my bad. Got a little bit of salad here on the side. And I just mash up the salmon and I just like pick out whatever I want, you know. And if you guys are wondering why I always eat out of this plastic salad bowl, and I know it probably looks really stupid and it's cheap, but it's effective, okay? I call it my big boys bowl. It's basically, I just throw everything that I want in there, I stir the shit up, I can flip it, I can put dressing on it, I don't have to worry about shit spilling off the plate, and it's so easy to clean. I get the little sponge in there and I just whoop, 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 and I'll just wash the shit out of it, and I don't know, it's convenient. So, I'm a simple kind of guy, you know? Anyway, I want to teach you guys a little trick. Instead of adding actual olive oil for those extra calories, like, not that I'm saying that like this salmon's going to really be a low calorie meal, but if you're dieting and you don't want to throw on actual olive oil, you can just use olive oil spray. That will kind of reduce, you know, the amount of calories that you're consuming, but keep the salad nice and moist, and then you can throw a little bit of vinegar and salt on there, and you're done. That's a little trick that I used to use when I was dieting. I know some people when they're dieting, they'll just eat raw lettuce and salad and shit because they don't want the, obviously the extra fats from the oil, which like I understand, because it's waste of calories. But yeah, you can try it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. So just another back workout with Nath. Hope you guys got a few tips from that session. But it's time for a post notification shout out. And today's shout out goes to Richard Thompson, who said, post notifications on. I tried your ultimate leg day workout the other day and I could barely drive my car home afterwards. The quad pump was off its tits. Hashtag that's it man, hashtag ActiveFam. So if you want a post notification shout out, all you gotta do is go to my channel and then click the bell next to the subscribe button and then leave me a comment like that. But I'll give you guys a little tip to who I pick for the shout outs. I generally pick people who make me laugh. So you gotta write something funny as well as turning the post notifications on, okay? So there's my little tip to you guys. But anyway, hit the thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you ActiveFam, peace.
Where are you now?